What are some red flags for you?
Red flags?
Oh my God. Me a few.
First things first. If you have any form of body odor.
But you know, as women, we tend to believe we can change a man. We can change a man, Lucky. We can change. We can.
You cannot change a man. You cannot change a man.
I believe in one thing.
You believe you can change a man who wants to stay with you.
If, babes, I've not finished the sentence. He's in diapers. You cannot change. You guys, if you cannot change a man, you cannot change. You cannot change. Look at this guy.
Have you been changed?
Why are we fighting?
Have you been changed?
Why are we fighting?
Have you been changed before?
Yes.
For who?
Just that one special. Yeah.
You can't. You know, that is what I'm saying.
When you're helping someone, don't help them to the extent of you expect something from them.
But see, when we help, that's what we expect. So that when I'm low, you can also help me back.
Yeah, now human beings have a tendency to disappoint you, babe.
What?
Human beings have a tendency to disappoint you.
And
your closest friend is your biggest enemy. Lucky Bakhita. It's Lucky Bakhita on all platforms. A model, a content creator, a student, and love of life. Period.
Hi guys, welcome back to the Review Podcast. I'm your host Rachel Anita, and today we have Bakhita and Anita. Bakhita and I love it. Bakhita and Anita. Hi Bakhita, how are you?
Vanessa, I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Nice to have you.
Amazing to be here. I've actually waited for this time for so long.
I'm
so grateful to be here.
Thank God. So tell us about yourself. Lucky.
My name is Lucky Bakhita. It's Lucky Bakhita on all platforms. A model, a content creator, a student, and love of life. Period.
Girl, I don't even know how to follow. I mean, I'm just Anita here. But I love it for you. So today we are talking about life in your 20s. How are you feeling about that?
I feel like my 20s have just been a moment. Actually, a moment because
yo. God, you're just getting started and you're doing so well.
Thank you so much, babe. I'm trying. I just say I'm trying. Wallahi.
Tell us about Lucky. Are you building identity around what others are seeing of you? Because you're a model. That puts you a lot in the limelight a lot. So how do you build the identity Lucky Bakhita? Then I meet Lucky. Am I meeting Bakhita? Am I meeting the model? Am I meeting this wonderful,
But Lucky Bakhita is basically me. Whatever I portray online, that's just who I am.
Really?
It's not far from like my personality, because that's who I'm trying to build my character around. That's who I'm trying to build my brand around, because at the end of the day, if it's not about me, itafika point nianze kupretend. Na mtajua si mimi.
But because we have many pretenders on, let's tutajua aje when the cameras are off.
When the cameras are off. Now the problem is, I really want it to go long term, so I can't pretend for long.
You can't.
Nataka kufika USA. Nataka kufika for top models. So don't pretend for long.
Please look for her everywhere. Lucky Bakhita, she's give us face, you'll give us a walk at the end so that we can see all this sauce. So what are habits that are rebuilding your confidence? Okay, have you ever not been confident, first of all?
Yes, I have. But
really?
Nikiwa mdogo, I never used to be as confident.
Lakini naweza uliza tu side note. Ukiwa mdogo ni miaka ngapi, my dear? Wewe ni baby. Do you know you're the youngest in this room right now?
I'm grateful to be in this room. I am grateful.
I love it.
When I would like to say in primary, I never used to be as confident. I've always had this whole thing. I've always been an introvert. Mi nilianza kuwa extrovert in high school. Actually, after class 8 nilianza kuongea na watu. And actually it became even more serious after high school and everything. Because I always used to be an introvert. I always used to be like the pretty awkward kid and smart.
So how did you get into content creation then?
It has been a journey. I feel like content creation for me, ilianza, especially me personally, I love editing. Like I remember in 2020 when the whole world was going through it, those are the days that I used to edit things for my sister's friends, wananitumia some money, me niko tu on my grind. I'm editing for them videos out of their businesses and everything. So that's what I fell in love with at first. So after that, now I got into modeling in high school, and I was like, you know what? Not in high school, actually, in campus. And I was like, you know what? I actually enjoy being in front of the camera. And then going back to the house, nikapona edit, and I'm like, wow, clock it. So that's when I knew I can actually be a content creator.
Yeah, I think one of the things that I love about your page, and I was saying, what was I telling? I think it was Vanessa the other day. We went to an event together. There's this Norman's coffee event we went to. Then I was like, I'll edit, I'll do the video, I'll do it. Less than 24 hours later, I can literally remember, we left the thing, I think it was around 7 p.m.
Yeah, it was around 7.
At I think 10 a.m. the next day, Bakhita, you had a whole video.
Yes.
You're making the rest of us look bad.
Imagine, inabidi tu unajituma, guys. Inabidi unajituma.
Nimesikia, wacha nijituma. So, in all this space, this podcast is mainly about wellness and healing. How do you find, in a world where so many things are fake, like we're saying people are faking it till them, and you don't want to fake it, how do you come back to lucky? Like, where's the line? I can do this, but I can't do this otherwise. How do you, because Saidi kwambia lucky, I'm giving you this amount of money, fanya kitu. You won't do it? You want cloud chase?
Cloud chase, it depends. Because at the end of the day, what I always say is I know what I'm trying to build. I'm not trying to build something around cloud chasing. I'm not trying to build that leo ni trend juu ya this thing, alafu kesho nishakuwa irrelevant. Because I know for a fact, trends zinaishanga haraka sana. Hii Kenya venye kuna chai. Leo wewe ndo chai, kesho tuko na mtu mwingine ni chai. You get? So if you try to build your brand around that, you will become irrelevant very, very fast.
But they say there's not bad publicity.
You think so? You think so?
I want to trend, but I want...
Uliona kitu ilifanyikia, nimtaje?
Wewe tunaweza kujua na Subaru, madam. We are too pretty. We are too pretty to be in handcuffs. Please, we're too pretty. Yeah, so how do you feel when people look at you, then they're like, because that time I was amazed at your age. You're 20, aren't you? Do ladies say the age? Should I say your age?
Ladies say that.
Yeah, so your age. Have you been like, has someone looked down upon you because they're like, you're so young? Do you know what you're doing?
So many times.
You've had brands. Have you reached out to brands and they're like, no, we can't work with you because of this and that?
Forget even about reaching out to brands, because I'm also pursuing modeling and everything. I have reached out to people who are doing TVCs, and they've just said, no, you're not what you're looking for.
Really?
Yeah.
Based off what? I mean,
I always say, one thing I always say, I will keep on sending those applications.
Send them.
I will send them until siku yenye ni mimi watakuwa natafuta. Yeah.
Until you're the, like, wakianga description, it is literally
lucky Bakhita. Period.
I love it for you.
Yeah, plus you asked me a question about, how do I manage to remain authentic?
Yeah.
I ground myself. I am the type of person who I humble myself. Mimi wanajihumble. You are not all that.
Mimi sijui kujihumble.
Because
look at yourself.
Girl. In this world, always know you are unique, but you're not special. You are unique, but you're not special. So things will happen to you in this world and you'll be like, I'm a kweli. But it's life. Such is life. And life always has a way of humbling you. Like,
yeah, either way.
Maisha nayo nafanyanga ile kitu nashanga. I thought I was the baddest.
I know, but
kumbe si mimi.
Like, we're too humble. Because there are times you need to shine. There are times you need to be the star. And you are the star.
Period.
How do you know now? Now I'm the star. Now I need to be humble.
Girl, nikikwambia mimi tu nakuanga myself. Ile serious. And I'm the type of person who each and every single place that I go, especially when it's an event or something, mimi napenda kudance. Like, that is so...
Yeah, you love dancing.
I love dancing.
You dance everywhere. When I met you were dancing.
Exactly, you see? And so many people know me through that.
Yeah.
So anytime I'm in an event or anything, najipatanga tu masaa yangu ya kushine, watu watakuwa na dance, alafu niko, I'll show people how to dance. I will contribute. Yeah.
So how do you protect your mental health online? We live in a world where right now, kila kitu, and I hate that people older than me, I'm not going to say my age, older than me keep on blaming Gen Zs for everything. I've been niko kanisa, nimekuja tu kanisa kusikia the word. I'm like, sasa unajua hawa Gen Z. I'm like, why? How do you feel about that, by the way? Because I feel everyone is attacking Gen Zs. Me Gen Z oldie, so siezi. I'm an older Gen Z, but I really feel like you guys are put on the spot for every tiny thing.
That is one thing I actually don't like. I hate that so much. And let's reference to time ya maandamano. Time ya maandamano, everyone was like, the Gen Z protest. I'm like, Gen Z peke yake ndo alikuwa hapo. Ule mtu mzee mwenye alikuwa pale alifight Maumau. Gen Z? Just because we are all fighting for the needs of our country, you tend to forget that we are fighting for a similar thing, all of us. You're just categorizing people. But one thing about society, people will always find a way to divide people. People will always find a way.
I'm wondering why, even ata kwa family, I'm like, big. I think it was last year at Christmas, we were having some family meeting. Then some mama stands up and says, unajua Gen Z, so Gen Z ni nani? At this point, Gen Z ni nani? Because you are our sisters, our brothers, our children. Their children. But, like, why? So, my point is, how do you protect your mental health online? Because we've seen these attacks. You can be doing something, minding your own business. Someone randomly comes and says, sasa wana Gen Z.
Imagine.
Like,
I get so pissed off anytime I see that. But I know people will always have an opinion. Like everybody will always have an opinion about something because you're all looking at the page from different perspectives. Mi naona review podcast. Side ingine naona vitu zangu. So everybody is looking at the page from a different perspective and what you're going through maybe it's like you just projecting your insecurities on me, and bro, I don't got no time for that.
You don't have time for that.
No.
You don't. So has anyone ever made you feel insecure online?
Online, I told you, there's a time I was telling you, I got my first hate comment on TikTok.
Yeah, how's that?
It was crazy. I can't even remember what the comment was saying, but it was like, I looked at it and I was like, interesting.
You
like,
took your time and typed that?
I wonder what pains you like this. No, but you know what? Such is life.
They really, and these days, do you get a lot of that?
No, I don't. But najua kuna siku nitafikiwa.
Utafikiwa. Like it's just a matter of time.
It's just a matter
and I wonder, like, do you feel easy spaces are online? We've made it so normal. Because I'm like, if you can't say it to me, ukiniona, what makes you so comfortable to come on my page?
Okay.
With your data bundles, with your phone, to come and tell me such nonsense?
I am surprised by human beings each and every single day. And then the craziest thing about me, I'm not one to like call you out and be like, wewe, sijui umeniambia mi pia nikurushia yako. I'm not that type of person. Like nikiweza jipata mali watu wanatukanana, I will literally have nothing to say and I will walk away because mi sina kitu ya kukutusi nayo. Sasa my sister is the one mwenye sasa anakuanga acha nikuonyeshe.
You want us to go there?
You want us to go there? We will go to the pit.
You know?
And I'm like, what?
I'll be there.
I'm not
below the. I don't even know what. I will be the one dragging you through.
You're also that.
No, I'm that kind. I think actually this morning. Let me not get into that, but I almost lost my temper with someone. I'm those people. Okay, to some extent, you need to learn how to defend yourself.
True.
I feel like, especially as women, people tend to kutuangalia na hiyo macho ya as a woman, first of all. Yeah. So you shouldn't talk to me in some type of way. You shouldn't ask for... It's your right, but someone is just trying to mess up with you just because you're a woman. Hapo nae, Bakhita, call me. Tutapambana. You don't try it. Don't try it. As a model in the limelight, do you feel a pressure to perform? To always be perfect?
Yeah.
For things to always look, this collected, this beautiful.
Yeah, you do, because at the end of the day, you're a model. Like, I will look at your appearance before I even want to hear what you say.
Yes.
Get, well, that's the point of life at which I am at. But then each and every single time I tell myself, okay, ni mimi huyu, yani ni mimi ndo niko, itabidi tu meni acceptive venye niko. Because personally, I'm showing up knowing that I'm showing up as my best self. If it does not look pretty or it does not look nice to you, I say you na news waje shwari. Yes, in mambo yako. In mambo yako.
I'm just like, mambo yako, deal with it or deal with it. When it comes to healing and mental health online, what has been your biggest struggle?
My biggest struggle? Sometimes I really have a pressure to perform.
And why is that?
Because, girl.
I like, oh, girl.
Because let me say, for example, you might today post something.
Yeah.
It doesn't get the engagement that you hoped it might get. So at times you look at your work and you're like, it's not as good. I should have done 1, 2, 3. You just doubt yourself. Yeah, self-doubt.
You go through that?
I do.
With your fire content?
I do. Sometimes I really do. And sometimes nakanga chini naangalia niko jamani like Bakhita yani
like this is what you could.
Yani,
but don't you think we are the ones who stress ourselves? Because at the end of the day, you see now, like me, when I look at your work, I'm like, wow, she can do that confidently. Set up. The other day when we met at the mall, you were like, I have my tripod, I'm going to get that content.
And I still have my tripod today.
And I'm going to get that content. You have your tripod today as well?
Yes, okay. I do. I always carry my tripod is my handbag.
It's your handbag?
Everywhere I go. I don't care.
It's talking of tripods and handbags and I have like a small problem with content creators. Na leo nimepata mmoja wa kuuliza hii swali. Must we document everything?
Sometimes, yeah. Because personally what I use my page for is it's like my digital diary.
Okay.
I'll get to a point and I don't have these years anymore. I'm like akina age yenu.
Wait. What akina mimi mtoto wa 16 years.
Iyo 16 years. I'll get to a point when I'm 16 years, me 12 years old child.
You know?
And I'll be looking back to my 12-year-old and I'll be like, wow. At least I kept this memory. At least I can be able to say, wow, this was a moment that I enjoyed. I remember this day ilienda hivi na hivi.
But what are the boundaries, Bakhita? Let me give you an example. The other day, I think I was having dinner. It was a new spot. I think that's why everyone was there. So I was trying a new spot, having dinner, just trying to eat. Let me tell you the number of influencers that were around. Everyone is taking mpaka ujui. Maybe uko na mtu ufai kuwa na huyo mtu. Unajipata uko kwa video ya mtu. Someone is just outside. Everyone with So we can't even go out for dinner anymore. I can't go watch a movie without the fear of being in someone's background video or because for me, I'm private in some areas. Yeah. I don't want that out there. But now si mtu samee jamani hata tukikula tu dinner please tukule tu without
I really do understand where you're coming from. Sometimes when you're not the one like doing it, mtu mwingine yeye anafanya tu video out of
I know
video mtu at the back ako like jamani a beg give me a break.
But let me tell you that day I actually felt it. I usually I'm not bothered a lot when people are doing, because again for some people it's their livelihood, that's how they get their money and it's okay, but you can't have the camera in someone's almost face if they don't want to be in that. Exactly.
And I feel like you should be mindful of the people who are around you, because personally I wouldn't shoot
lakini imefika hapa Bakhita, imefika hapa like someone anyway hiyo nitakuuliza BTS now. Spice, are you ready for a relationship?
Born ready.
At 20. Do you believe in love?
Yes, I do.
You do? Uko na mtu? Niko na mtu hapa. Sasa you believe in love na una mtu?
I do believe love exists. I really do believe love exists, and I believe that one day I'll find it. But kwa sasa yake too many applications. I am receiving.
She's receiving. Number ni 07. Mimi ndo na vet.
You have to pass through her.
Mimi ndo na vet ndio nijue. Msiende hapa kunisumbulia msichana. You have already, made a name for yourself, then someone comes here and
Alaftena, please. If you're not trying to help me in my dreams,
please. I beg, leave us alone.
Look, kando.
Have you ever lost yourself in a relationship?
Yeah, girl. Yes, I have.
Girl, you're a bit.
Boy, Aki, I know.
Sitaki hata kuuliza what happened. What happened? Udaku inanimaliza.
Nitakwambia ni
Utaniambia ni
ma
ma tent.
tent.
How did you find your way back to you after? Because I know we all go through that crazy. I did not for me, but but it happens. How did you find way back to yourself?
I took a break.
Okay.
From everything.
Everything?
Like I just really chill too. Nikasema this time I just want to give myself this time to just relax and just be me until I feel like whoever I am is feeling like Ndaisi, is feeling like Lucky Bakhita, the Lucky Bakhita that I am familiar with. I took a break from everything. I remember I was off Instagram for like 2 weeks. I was off of everything. I just went home. Every day I'm just doing my skincare, I'm working out, I'm drinking water, I'm eating my fruits.
Minding your business.
Period. Minding my business, watching a good show, because I enjoy a good show. Anytime I find a good show, I'm just like...
What are you watching now?
Right now, I have currently finished the show I was watching, and I was watching To Kill a Monkey. Everybody should watch To Kill a Monkey.
Girl. You know I've just started the show.
Oh,
I mean, episode 2, don't spoil it for me.
I won't spoil it for you.
But girl...
That's a good show.
The acting. Did you see the tears? This man was crying. Okay, I'm still in episode 1 and 2. Guys, How to Kill a Monkey. It's How to Kill a Monkey.
To Kill a Monkey.
To Kill a Monkey is a Nigerian series on Netflix, and I think everyone should watch it. Just for me, okay, I love Nigerian films. Tangu nikuwe mtoto, of course. But the acting I have seen, I saw some clips on TikTok and all that. The acting I've seen, I'm like, phenomenal.
It's good. It's so good. And one thing I love about that show, the moral lessons are solid.
What did you learn from the show?
Oh, girl.
Tell me just one. Niambie to me and spoil.
Let me tell you one thing. When you're helping someone, don't help them to the extent of you expect something from them.
But see, when we help, that's what we expect, so that when I'm low, you can also help me back.
Yeah, now human beings have a tendency to disappoint you, babe.
What?
Human beings have a tendency to disappoint you.
And
your closest friend is your biggest enemy.
Whatever she has said. Which brings me to my next question. Boundaries. How do you protect your peace after now watching an entire series that is making me feel like I need to go and watch it now? How do you protect your boundaries, especially when you're in love?
When I was in love, I was like, Akimi, I feel like the last relationship I was in, Akimi hata sikuwa na boundaries. For some odd reason. Sijui ni nini nilikuwa nimefanyika. Aki mapenzi wewe. Nikipatana na
What? None at all?
Okay, I didn't have boundaries because anytime that this person would want to have me with them, I would be there, available, immediately. Saizo. Uko? Hata niko on my way.
Ushaenda kupikia mtu chapati?
Ai hapana, hapo na sijafika.
Thank you. Siwahi fika hapo. Aki usiwahi.
Kufua.
Kwanza
mimi siwezi fulia mtu. Hey, Aki, let me tell you.
That is piping. Hey.
You know, there's this time I was in this talking stage. And I was telling this guy, ati personally mimi siwezi fulia mtu. Akaniambia tingoje uone siku moja utanifulia. I'm like, what the hell?
As who? As what?
Hata huwezi niambia ati utanibaya washing machine or something. Ati tutakuwa na mama for... Who are you talking to?
You know, I'm a very strong believer of if he wanted to, he will.
Really?
And I don't think men dilly-dally with who... You're very young. I wouldn't even advise you to get into a relationship. Maybe just for fun. The way they do it for fun. Maybe just for fun at this age. Until you're way... When you're their age. You know that?
Yeah.
Way older. That's when you can get into some serious. Have you tried to earn love? So what have you done to try and earn someone's love, someone's affection, to choose you? I have a very stupid story, but I'm not going to share it. I'll do it.
Pretending that I'm easy to love. Yeah.
That's deep. How do you do that?
Deep. Girl, the moment unajipata umejizamisha huko kwenye mapenzi unasahau standards zako. Wewe.
Hapo ndio unaonyeshwa.
Wewe.
Ndio unaonyeshwa the real
dust. In Nairobi, by the way.
Hadi unajibu kunywa chai. Because I'm like, what do you need strong standards now? So now that tushaamua, okay, we did this, we did it wrongly, but now we are setting standards for ourselves.
Why do I need them? Because I feel like in this life, stick to what you want. Because the moment you lower your standards for someone, that person shows you why you shouldn't do that. And you're pretending to be someone that you're not. I don't care. If you don't tick one box, and don't get no
One of those. What are some red flags for you?
Red flags?
Oh my God. Give me a few.
First things first. If you have any form of body odor, that's a red flag.
But sometimes they can't control. Okay, they can't control it actually. Why am I even making
anybody?
Excuses for
You
that?
can control any body odor that you have. Kama ni mguu, you can make sure each and every single time, maybe ukishatoa viatu, you make sure you air your feet, and then you clean your feet. There's something you can do about body odor. If you have any form of body odor, I take it that you don't like yourself and you don't like taking care of yourself.
Yeah.
Because now that's just basically boiling down to unajipenda enough for you to be able to take care of this thing.
Na huwezi nipenda kama ujipendi.
Au huwezi nipenda kama ujipendi.
Lakini mbona sisi tunapendanga kama tujipendi? Imekuwa deep. Okay, red flags.
Kweli.
But
another red flag. Someone who's not ambitious.
Girl,
I need you, if you are in the politics career, I need you to be thinking, I wanna be president.
You know?
Yeah,
I just don't want
small. To say, oh, sijui nataka kuwa MP.
Kani, there's nothing bigger.
You have to be thinking outside the box for me to know that we can do something here.
Together.
You really have to be thinking uko mbali, because the moment your mentality iko hapa, aki utanisaidia aje? Mimi nataka kuwa uko mbali uko.
You know, there's something for me what I always say. I think I can take. Can I? No. No.
You can take?
No, I want to say I can take a broke man. Oh no, honey.
No.
Can't talk for me.
It's never worth it.
It's not.
Have
you made excuses for someone's bad behavior?
We all do, all the time. Okay, we do.
But I don't know if it gets better. Okay, yeah, it does get better with age. That you, I'm now admitting, it does get better with age. That you can even spot these behaviors from someone. Then when I say,
actually, personally these days, kitambo I used to make excuses for people's behavior. But squeezy, aki hapana. I just take it for that's who you are. And I'm just like, you know what? This person is this way. And if I continue to, stay with this person with this behavior, I don't expect it to go anytime soon. There's nothing I can do to make that behavior go.
But as women, we tend to believe we can change a man. We can change a man, Lucky. We can change. We can.
You cannot change a man. You cannot change a man.
I believe in one thing.
You believe
can
only
change a man
who wants to stay with you.
If, babes, I've not finished the sentence. He's in diapers. You cannot change. You guys, you cannot change a man. You cannot change. Look at this guy.
Have you been changed?
Why are we fighting?
Have you been changed?
Why are we fighting?
Have you been changed before?
Yes.
For who?
Just that one special. Yeah.
You can't. That is what I'm saying. If he wanted, he could.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not changing. No, you're not. Let me tell you. Let me explain this concept. Bakhita, assume
if you wanted to change me,
a nonsense. We cannot change a man.
No.
Why are we changing men?
It all depends on if you want to change.
No.
Imagine it all boils
Why
down
am I
to you,
okay,
man.
let me explain my point. My point is, Bakhita, if I'm your boyfriend, tuseme, and I've been treating you badly, imagine I can't change. But if I meet someone new who I want to change for, I will change for that lady. But for you, I won't change. Exactly. Fight with me in the desert. Vanessa, what do they say? Men will leave you where?
In the desert with no water.
Cut us fighting with men change. Do you agree with that concept?
I really do. And I feel like,
are you guys not?
Even I'm just saying,
how do you expect to change? How do you expect?
Hey, clearly. Whatever we have agreed on that, and I also believe the standard that you introduce a man to the first day, that's who he'll be for the rest of your life. If the first day you don't show him that, ukimwambia siku ya kwanza, I may like flowers, and then he keeps on not getting you those flowers and you keep on condoning it, he'll never get you those flowers.
That's true.
If he keeps on hitting you and each and every single time you're like, he'll change, baby, I believe in you. Baby, you will become a punching bag.
When it comes to history of it, I don't even know why we are condoning it as a society. I feel for me that is the lowest of the low.
True.
Because Bakhita hatuwezi ongea vitu ongea, hatuwezi kaa vitu ongea.
Imagine.
Like what gives you the authority? Look at our fine selves.
I know.
Look at Bakhita umetoka kwenu, hauna hata fine girl no pimple, and then mtu anataka kuwekea alama. Eti because sijui alisema nataka maji ukamletea soda. Kuna vitu. Okay, I will say today we are talking about relationships, I think, which is our first time ever to actually talk about relationships, romantic relationships on this podcast. For me, they are non-negotiables. I want yours first. What are your non-negotiables when it comes to a relationship?
Okay, you can't be violent. As a person, like, your whole aura, there's nothing that should be violent about you.
It's not even, like...
You cannot. Because I can't imagine getting into an argument and then I fear ati unaweza nipiga.
Mtu akiinua hivi hata ujui. Hata akienda, you don't even know he's going to... yeah. How are we supposed to live like that?
Niseme moja useme moja.
Sema. For me, I would mirror that by saying respect.
Yeah.
For me, respect supersedes love.
Yeah, true.
Trust you me, Bakhita, I love you. I love this mug. I love that camera. Do I respect that camera? No. I only respect someone who I have. Respect comes from a deeper place than love for me. When you respect someone, you talk things out. When you respect someone, you respect their time. You respect their value in the relationship. You respect what they have to say, even if it's stupid. I can't explain to you the number of times I say something that is so dumb to my partner, and he's just like, it's okay. That's how you feel right now. It's okay. We'll circle back. That's when I know I've said something really dumb. We'll circle back to that. He doesn't... I don't like talking about my relationship. But that for me is so important. Respect. Aki respect. Ni dharau. Kama Nyashinsky alisema aje. Again, my age is showing. Sikuchukii na kudharau. Tuendelee ama tusi... Yeah.
Tuendelee.
For me, respect is very important.
Respect is very key. Respect is key. And then... my other non-negotiable is kamepotea. Rudi. Kamenda. Surely.
Wacha nikwambie yangu kikumbuka yako. My other one is trust. Okay, I list them like this. I have to respect you, to trust you, to love you.
Wow.
For me, love is the least. I don't even... By the kama wanawake, nani alituambia tupende watu? Siko ubaya. You're Christian, right?
Yeah.
The Bible literally says, do you know there is nowhere, not even once, we've been told to love someone?
Never. Men are the ones who have been told to love their wives.
Then sisi na kierere yetu mapenzi inatuwa huku na hata tuko, I'm just... Anyway, yes. So for me, trust is very paramount. I have to trust you with my life.
Yeah.
That's my advice to anyone young. If you're in cahoots, because I don't know what you're doing with that person. If you're in cahoots with someone, you have to trust this person with your life. If you can't trust them, have fun and move to the next person.
True.
Yeah. Because I can't stop you from having relations. Just have fun and move. But when it comes to serious, it's just how we are getting married. Which again, no one should get married below 25 years. That's I strongly believe in that. Hata ingezekana ni vile I got married at 25, so I can't go low. But your brain hasn't even developed. Stop thinking about serious relationships. Focus on your career. Men will leave you in the desert. Hata kama kuna oasis. Have you remembered your...
Yes, I actually have.
Non-negotiable?
Another non-negotiable, I would not be with someone who does not love and respect themselves. You really have to have a strong relationship with yourself.
But let me tell you a small secret I came to learn. Wanaume wanajipenda. Let me tell you. My sister, if the man had to choose between you, his child, and himself, guess who he will choose?
Himself.
Hebu ujipenda na usonga kwa mbele. Mambo ya mapenzi uachia Juliet na Romeo. Na hata Juliet alikufa kwa hiyo story, by the way. I don't even know why. Ama tuachie Patelo na Dio.
Tuachie Patelo na Dio.
I don't know.
Hiyo mapenzi hiyo inabamba. Like,
What's one red flag you feel like totally people should not ignore? Like hata kama hizi zingine maybe zinaweza kuwa pink, zikuwe orange, but there's just one, honestly,
you shouldn't ignore. Personally, I feel like kama kuna kitu mmoja ufai ignore, if this person is emotionally unavailable, don't trust that person. Because unapatanga, even unavailable in general, you can imagine what this does to your mental as a person. That is manipulation.
You know,
achumse ukimpigia hauwezi mpata.
When do I
time atakukall, hiyo simu utamiss.
Kwanza wewe unajikunguta huko. Unata 3am uko nje, uko kwa over, you're on your way.
You can't miss that call. When he calls you like this, hey, hata kama uko wapi, utavunjika moyo.
Wanadada tujiheshimu. Aki tujiheshimu tu. As like,
and I feel like that's the first form of manipulation. What do you think?
I'm in a happy relationship. I can't even think of
it.
But it's true. If someone cannot be available for you, why you? I feel like people should match energies in relationships. And at the end of the day, I feel like the man should be the one chasing him. True. No offense. As much as we are in feminist, yay, we are equal, yay, we are what, yay. Atuwafuati.
We are not chasing.
Look at this 80 there. You're the price. That's crazy.
No, we don't chase. We pursue.
Oh.
Okay, at the end of the day, the man should pursue me. I ain't pursuing nobody.
True.
Nobody's son. There's a level of respect that comes from that. Even the Bible says, pastoration of the bini kanega, amen.
Amen.
He who finds a good wife finds a good thing.
Amen.
He who finds
a good wife.
No, a wife. The good thing comes. It doesn't matter if the wife is good or not. By the way, I just realized it doesn't matter if the wife is good or not.
True.
You found a wife. Found
Finds
a good
thing. True, actually.
Yeah. Do you have a question for me regarding leo nataka kuongelea really? Uko na question ya mapenzi? Nikujibu tu moja before niendelee na maswali zangu.
Hebu tuambie. Sasa nini imefanya mke hivyo pamoja for long?
Nani aliwaambia tuko pamoja? Nani mliniona na mtu? Nani
This girl you're
Bakhita.
married.
Well. Okay. Since you asked the question, and the question needs answers, I have to answer the question
exactly
by not adding another question.
Exactly.
So with that answer to the question, we have answered the question.
You have not answered the question.
I have answered the question.
You're just some communicating. Unatupeleka tu hivi. Tangent.
I would say one secret. Okay. Just one. This one time nimepatikana kwa kona. I'm sorry guys. But the one thing I would say that would define a long-lasting relationship is a friendship. Do you like this person? Apart from loving, like I said, love is such a weird emotion. But do you like this person? Do you like who they are to their own friends? Do you like who they are, especially to their moms, to their sisters? Because that's exactly the way he will treat you. So you have to be friends. Like apart from, we do all these things, when I'm my partner, then why am I in this? I don't like talking. But I have to like who this person is.
Yeah.
I have to know that akinikalisha, ata akinicorrect, it's from a place of love. When he's, let's say you're modeling Bakhita, someone can't come in and start saying, I don't like models. Ulikuwa natafuta nini hapa?
Ukweli.
So this is a person who is your friend. And what does a friend do? They support you.
Regardless.
Yeah. Your friendship, that's the part we always skip. We skip so fast. You meet someone, you're in love, but do you like them? At the end of the day, do you like them? Yeah, you just simply have to like the person. Even if they say that you are not with them, you still have to like. They are a decent person.
Yeah.
That's what I would say. So boundaries. Tumemaliza mapenzi ama bado nataka kusprinkle mapenzi?
Girls,
mapenzi hatuwezi maliza. Kwanza na watu wako huko hapa, they are the prize. Sijui we are
mimi kwanza nashangaa who told men they are the prize? Nani aliwaambia hivyo?
Vanessa rudi hapa ndani. Yeah, who told you guys you're the prize?
You know men kitambo used to go for war and die.
Told, we are. Yeah, who came?
What do you mean you're the prize?
Yeah, please. If you are enough, there would have been no point for us. Exactly. You came first, toil for us, to make sure that the ground is fertile for us, to make sure we are comfortable, so that when the queen arrives,
you know, they don't try to so that
Next question.
Next question. What are the boundaries
Next question.
that are so hard to hold on in your 20s? Why? Aki next time no men on set. Nimechoka na wanaume. Mbona nifanyisha nini? We are here for women's wellness. Then someone is telling me that the prize.
No, baby girls, you are the prize.
Imagine.
Never forget that.
Never forget, girl. So what boundaries are hard for you right now?
I'd like to say, okay, I don't have FOMO sana, but sometimes inakuanga.
Hey, for real?
Me yangu si ile intense ati naogopa ku miss out on something, but then sometimes it's usually there. Like sometimes you're usually like, oh no, like I would really like to go 1, 2, 3 with my friends, nini. Then I'm like, but I have this to do. Let's say for example, I'm supposed to go for maybe a sleepover or something. Then I'm like, oh jamani, tomorrow morning I have class. I'm like, see, we can balance. We cannot balance. But that's something I'm actually learning. That's something I'm actually curbing. So boundaries, that's I
think it comes down to priorities.
Yeah.
What really matters to you? Because ukiendelea tu kufanya vitu kiholela holela, gas nani atabaki kiholela holela. Yeah, and you're way too young. Let me tell you, right now, like I said, top your classes, your career, your cat.
I hate cats.
Your family, okay, your pet,
okay,
your makeup. Then uko like tukishamaliza kila kitu. Ndo mwanaume anafika. Then yeah, so you learn to prioritize what needs to be prioritized at your age. Do we confuse being agreeable with being lovable?
Yeah, we really do. Because so many people usually view being agreeable as being loved. You get, you're loved by many, so you're easy to, love. So many people will be able to love on you because you're always agreeing with what they're saying. But nah, man, you are a people pleaser.
Are you a people pleaser?
Sometimes. Everybody is.
No, imagine our last guest was not. She was like, no, I have never put other people's things before mine. And I'm like, what a nice.
Imagine everybody is.
Really?
When you really boil down, like ukikaa chini ufikirie ile kabisa, utapata kuna time moja ushaijaribu people please. But I'm not a major people pleaser. Like,
yeah, it's a problem.
I'm not a major people pleaser. Because wewe fikiria tu kitu unataka man.
Nafikiria tu kitu anataka.
Sasa nitafanya. Sasa hiyo ni mambo yako. Mimi mambo yangu ndio ina handle.
How do you handle saying no? How do you handle when people tell you no? And how do you handle saying no to another person?
Mimi sipendi kuambiwa no.
Bakhita, si tuko hapa. Sasa unataka sisi tu people please for you. And then wewe haufanyi.
I'm quite convincing. I like convincing people. When you tell me no, I'm sure like, jamani, ama sija phrase vizuri, acha nianze tena. But then I feel like some things I'm sure like, you know what, I get it's from your point of view, it's fine. But then personally, I'm someone who can say no very easily. Like, mimi nitakwambia tu zi. Mistaki.
Hivyo tu. Naisema please.
I'll tell you why.
Please.
I'll tell you why I don't want to be in that position.
Do you feel like most girls our age are learning can do that with you?
Are learning?
How to say no.
So many girls don't know how to say no.
They know they don't know.
They don't know. So many girls our age
don't know
how to say no.
And how do we teach them how to say no?
Imagine it just boils down to how much you respect yourself.
Sometimes it's hard. I'm like, I can squeeze, I can finger myself to...
One thing I came to understand, and this is a boundary that I have set in my life. Someone else's urgency is not my emergency.
Can you get that on a billboard, Mr.
Anybody
Price?
say amen?
Somebody else's
urgency is not my emergency. I used to try and break my back for people. Oh, you need this. Mimi nitajaribu kabisa. Juu chini. I help you get it. Until this one time I was in trouble. These people did not show up. I was calling.
Really?
Aki, can I? Kwanza, siku moja nitawaambia hiyo story.
Tuambie tu.
Si leo.
Okay, sawa. Ama unataka tissues?
Hey, you. I don't want to destroy my makeup.
Sorry. But you know, that's the thing. I realize with people, you keep on giving and giving and giving. Na siku hauna. They'll ask you didn't keep some for yourself. Yaani ulikuwa unatupea tu hivyo.
Imagine.
Kwani unaweza kuwa mjinga aje upeane tu hivyo?
Imagine.
Hadi unakuwa now you're the fool.
Imagine. Binadamu ni wabaya sana.
Ni wabaya sana.
Guys, binadamu ni wabaya. Trust yourself alone.
So what are some practical boundary phrases you use? Let's say, for instance, I need some time out, or can I please not do this right now? What is something that you found most people, when you use that phrase, people actually understand and don't push as much as just saying no?
I need time to ponder.
Umefanya mpaka nimesikia like you need time to ponder.
Ponder. Yeah, I just need time to think about it. Like,
give me a minute.
Inabidi umesema, sawa, fine. Think about it, then you let me know.
Okay, so as we wrap up, for that young girl watching you, who is maybe even your course mate right now, is like, oh wow, Bakhita is on TV. What's the one thing you'd like them to remember?
I'd like you guys to remember, nobody else has been in your shoes. They don't know what it looks like being you. They don't know the struggles that you go through in your day-to-day lives, the struggles that you have gone through in your life. Nobody understands.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
Everybody has problems. Kila mtu. Unaona Anita hapa venye amekaa hapa? Mambo mingi kwa akili yake. Unaona mimi venye nimekaa hapa? So many things are on my mind, you know. So, give yourself grace and learn how to extend that grace to other people, but not in a way that compromises who you are, and not in a way that compromises your boundaries. That's what I have to say.
I have nothing more to add into that. It's Lucky Bakhita on all platforms. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe.
And that was the first.
I know. It's Bakhita and Anita. Please subscribe. Ama Bakhita waambie ndo wasikie wa subscribe akijamani.
It's Bakhita and Anita on the Review Podcast. Like, share, comment, and don't forget to subscribe.
Thank you. I think, okay. Okay, hiyo mungekati mutumie and all the other shows. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Fanyanga outro. Mtanilipa ngapi?
Women knowing that women in men's field, bwana unatumaliza. Thank you so much for coming, and it was a good show. Thank you.
I loved it. I enjoyed this. This was amazing.
Thank you. So I hope more girls will listen and understand that never compromise your boundaries. Thank you so much. Till next time. Adios.
Bye.
Hi.